Alright, now we're on my top. Now here's things I thought they did right with seasons 3 and 4. First of which, Matt Noble's performance for Arrow season 3, I thought that was really good. Yeah. That's one thing good about the show Arrow. They always have good villains. I'll combine it with Neil McDougan for Damien Dark. Both main villains performed really well. Though Neil McDougan, Damien Dark was a lot more interesting to see on screen than Matt Noble's Ra's al Ghul. Okay. Number 2, the Constantine episode was awesome. Yeah. Enough said. It was awesome. Number 3, Ray Palmer. Bring him to the show. Great idea. Despite the fact they combined a lot of stuff with from Blue Beetle for some reason. I honestly don't know why, but they did. I thought they did a great job with Ray Palmer both in seasons 3 and 4. Yep. Alright. Number 4, Katana. Katana, I kind of felt as though was one of the best thing, was probably the best thing about the flashbacks for season 3. Yeah, the chemistry between the actors who play, I do not know who plays her, but between her and Stephen Amell, I thought that was really good chemistry. I thought she was done really well in the show, and I absolutely love the fact when she played in present day, she actually put on the costume that she was wearing in the comics at the time. It's like, I actually heard someone, Deadpool basically said this about Katana, which was her costume. It's like she walked directly out of the comics. Wow, they did a great job with her costume. Yeah. Alright, that was number 4. Alright. Number 5, and this one I thought was a big one. Count Vertigo was done a lot better in season 3 than he was in the first seasons. For one thing, he was an actual physical threat to Oliver Queen, and he was kind of acting like the show's version of Scarecrow, which I didn't mind all that much, but at least he was a physical threat to the character. Yeah, I thought they did a better job with that. This guy, what was Warner Zaya, I think the name of the character was, who was actually based upon New 52 incarnations of the character. I don't remember who the actor who played him, but he did a great job playing him. And I kind of felt as though, yeah, they did a better job with this guy. I felt was a real Count Vertigo. Well, possibly Count Vertigo, at least somebody take the name Count Vertigo, over the previous one who I thought was an imposter. Yeah, I have a theory about that. Well, my theory is that that the real Count Vertigo was the one who's financing the fake Count Vertigo's operations. Yeah. Alright, that was number 5. Number 6, thank you for getting rid of the Vertigo drug. I am so glad they stopped using it as a plot device. Because that was one of the things that was kind of dragging down the storytelling of the first 2 seasons, was the whole thing with the Vertigo drug. Even when it wasn't that obvious in season 2, but man, I'm glad the fact they finally stopped using that. Yeah. Alright. Let me think. Number 7, resurrecting Sarah Lance. This was definitely a good idea. Despite the fact people probably already knew this was going to happen due to the fact she was going to appear in Legends of Tomorrow. But I'm kind of glad that they did resurrect her. Alright. That was the 7th thing. Number 8, the first half of season 3 was actually good. Yeah. A lot of people would point to the fact that season 3 is the worst season of the whole show. But the first half is actually really good. Yeah, it is. Okay. Number 9, the Suicide Squad episode was awesome. Yep. And I completely forgot to mention some of my wrong things. But in addition to some happened previously, like, they never give an explanation of what happened to Queen Manor. This is sort of an addition, even though this is completely separate. But I have to talk about this because I completely forgot to talk about this in the previous video. They never give an explanation of what happened to Queen Manor in season 3. It just disappeared. No reference to it at all. Basically, the only way to figure out what happened to it is to read the comic Arrow Season 2.5. That's the only way possible. Yep. All right. I had to talk about that, despite that it doesn't really count as a dishonorable thing to talk about. All right. Number 10. Anarchy from season 4. Wow. I kind of felt as though they were going to do a horrible job with Anarchy, but man, they made him awesome in the show. Yeah, they did a great job with Anarchy. I never expected him to do a great job with a Batman character, but man, it's like the writers basically did a better job with him than they did with freaking Count Vertigo. Yeah, great job. And that kind of leads to my number 11. A lot of the recurring villains are actually really good in season 3 and 4. Yeah, the recurring villains are actually really good. People like Cupid, I thought was done really well, and she appeared a couple times in the show. Captain Boomerang, who was a Flash villain. He appeared for 2 episodes, but man, he was awesome. Yeah. And my number 11 thing, bringing back Deathstroke for that 1 episode. Good job. That was an awesome one. Yeah, and that was from I believe that was from season 3. Yeah. And that was one of the more better episodes from season 3. Yeah. Bringing in Deathstroke was great. Yeah, that was like my number 12. 13. They pointed out is that Diggle is kind of like the audience and points out that you can't do the same things you did in the previous season. Thank you for pointing it out. And thank you for the writers for putting it in. Alright. Number 14. I kind of felt as though season 4 was kind of, in a way, somewhat an apology for season 3. One thing was actually it was actually you can kind of see season 4 as sort of an improvement. Not a really big one, but it was improving. Yes. I kind of felt as though that was one of the best things about season 4 was it was an improvement over season 3. Okay? Number 15. Number 15 is the new Arrow layer. I loved new Arrow layer. I thought it was great. The problem is they don't change the lock. That's actually the biggest plot hole of the whole series, is that they don't change the locks on the Arrow Cave. And yeah, it's way too obvious that they don't do that. But it's nice the fact they actually gave it a new upgrade, and that kind of leads into something from my number 16, is that they actually have Oliver run for mayor. Something pulled from the comics, and they use and this is something really cool to go along with this. This is part of this one, is that they use Sebastian Blood's campaign headquarters as Oliver's campaign headquarters when he was running for mayor. Though I thought that him dropping out of the race was dumb. And yeah, and him referencing Sebastian Blood, and the fact this was the same room that Sebastian Blood used in season 2. Wow, it's like, yeah. All right, number 17 was Oliver becoming mayor, though he was kind of appointed due to the fact that the previous mayor, who actually was elected, was killed. Yeah, she got killed by Anarchy. And Oliver being appointed mayor, that was actually a good move. Especially since he brought the city together. Despite the fact that the city was rioting. Yeah, he actually sort of convinced the whole city basically to well, because of the speech he made on public television, no one expected him to do that. And because of what he did, he gets appointed mayor. And from what I'm hearing about season 5, it's like, yeah, this actually does sound interesting. I mean, from the stuff we're knowing about season 5, I'm probably going to do a twist of it, but I should check right here. But what I'm hearing about season 5, it's going to be a pretty interesting season. I haven't heard who the big bad is about season 5 as yet. But yeah. So, definitely. So there's plenty of story potential there for Oliver as mayor. Yep. All right. Number 18. Let me think. What's my number 18? Oh yeah, bringing back Queen Bee. Yeah, bringing her back was absolutely a smart move. Yeah. I thought that was brilliant. And having her be sort of an actual arch nemesis to Felicity, yeah, that was a smart move. Yeah, bringing her back was a smart move. And my last thing I'm going to talk about, this is probably going to be 20 things. I thought what they did good things about seasons 3 and 4, was that, well, how should I put this? That was a good thing. That, well, oh, no, wait, not that. That's another show. Oh, making one particular death completely come out of nowhere. My jaw dropped to see this character die. And probably some people were happy to see this character die. Amanda Waller's sudden death. Yeah, this came killed by somebody who knew Diggle and Lila. Yeah, it's like everyone knows, like, despite the fact that everybody killed, like, says that despite, like, Lila puts, despite, like, if you kill everybody in this whole room, Amanda won't give you anything. So they shoot Amanda on the spot. Yeah, that came completely out of nowhere. I was not expecting Amanda Waller to die, though I do have a theory of why she died. Yeah, that would be a thought. Yeah, they have Amanda Waller in the movies. Let's kill off the one in the show, just like I did with Deadshot in the first season. Though that was really dumb. I didn't bring it up because, way too obvious. That's the reason. That's the reason. And in case anybody asks, why didn't I bring up the death of Deadshot from the previous season, from season 3? Well, he had a good flashback too, which was nice. But it was kind of unexpected, but it's just that the reason for it was completely obvious. That's the reason why I did not put it on my things that I thought was wrong with season 3 and 4. Right? But, and of course, bringing in Shadow Spire I thought was really cool too. But that's it for this episode. My next video, I'm going to go do some more of the Comic Corner. Classics, that's non-classics. Okay? So, until then, I'll see you there. Bye.